The Maniax. What are its properties? What are its secrets? What are its mysteries? To get the Maniax, first you have to drive your truck to Fancy Furnishings, which is right across the bridge. Really simple to get to. Now you gotta jump out of your truck, walk into the store, and walk over to the fridge in the corner. And you'll find a little hole. This is gonna lead you to a maze. Now there are videos that talk about the maze, so I'm gonna link one in the description. Anyways, once you venture for long enough, you'll find a room just about now that has a number set on the wall, and then there's an axe. You don't really have to worry about that number set right now. Just take the axe out and then ask Corey, the dude right at Fancy Furnishings who sells stuff. He'll sell it to you for $38,000. Yeah, it's a lot of money. But then once you open it up, it's a really cool looking design, but there are a lot of secrets that this axe holds. And let's get right into the main secret, the main reason this axe was in the game. Okay, so basically the first step is to cut down any cherry tree you like. As you see, it will spawn a little bee that's going to follow you all around. Basically, you have to drive your truck over here by the second swamp entrance, right over here, as you see on the map. You gotta go up to this flower here. As you see, if you have your bee, it will just slowly pick up the nectar from the flower. Now, once you did that, you gotta go to the secret hole, and if you do not know where that is, I'll link a video. But anyways, you gotta stand right next to it, and it's gonna fill up. The bee's just gonna fly in by itself, and it's gonna turn something yellow, as you see right there. That's step one. Your next step is to drive up to the volcano, and you see that little pocket right there? Basically, what you have to do is jump into it. So, how I recommend you do it is walk off and then face your character toward the wall. Now, you gotta go quick here because the volcano will damage you. And if you die, you will lose all the flowers you have earned. So, basically, do the same thing as you did last time. Go up to the flower and let the bee do the work. Oh, also, keep note that you have to get another bee every flower you go to. So before I went to the volcano, I cut down another cherry tree, got another bee. Anyways, if you go back up to the thing again where the flowers are, you just stand next to it. The bee is just going to fly into another hole, and it's going to turn orange now. Now it's time for the next step. Now this next one is in a very weird location, and to get to it, you just gotta follow the map above that you see. That's where it's located. You gotta do some wall glitching, and I'll link that video in the description also. But anyways, once you got that flower there, you're gonna go back to the flowers on the wall here. The bee's just gonna fill up that bottom one, make it red, and time for the next step. This next flower is located in the swamp towards the far end of the swamp. And as you see in the map right there, I tried to make it as clear as possible. But basically, you do the same thing with your bee. Then once you go back, as you see, it will fill up one more flower. Anyways, time for the next step. Not many people know where this is, but it's the ruined lighthouse. And I'll link a video to that in the description. So anyways, just let your bee do its thing on the flower. And then go back to the flower board thingy hole. And that's it. Time for the next step. So this next flower is in the maze. There are maps for this, and I'll probably link one in the description. Oh man, that's gonna be a huge description. Anyways, just let the bee do its thing on the flower, and then once you get back, you're going to see a code. So my code's not gonna be the same as your code. My code was 4268. So now I'm going to remember that code and jump into the Beesmas game. Once you're in the Beesmas game, you're going to want to hit this round little thingy-mabobber. Basically, it's going to teleport you to this place where there's a big tree. So now the tree is going to say stuff. Basically, you have to put in the code, the number that you got. So mine was 4268. So I just entered that in, and then I got a badge. And then I'm going to go back to Lumber Tycoon 2. Once you're back in Lumber Tycoon 2, what you're going to want to do is walk back to the flowers and wait for your base to load up. And then straight from the hole, out will come your squishy piece of crap. Yeah, okay. It's a head, and like it's really creepy, and it's gonna give me nightmares. Basically with it, you can like press E on it, and it will like make like a Scoob noise, and it will get really big. It's like it's creepy. Anyways, now let's get on to the axe's properties. Here's a side-by-side comparison of all 4 main axes in the game. As you see, the Maniax cuts so much, it finishes in about 9 seconds. Wow. A few seconds behind is the End Times axe, coming in about 16 seconds. And then it's the Ember axe, about 17, and the Beesmas at 20. And just for a little fun here, this is just purely the power of the Maniax. As you see, its chop is so much bigger than all the other axes, including the Ember axe, almost triples it. It's amazing. In terms of looks here, the Maniax is really tall compared to other axes, and it has 5 axe blades. Yeah, 5 of them. That's like so many. You've got 2 facing in the right direction, 1 facing in the other direction, 1 coming out of one. That's kind of weird. And then there's 1 at the very bottom. That must hurt to hold. Anyways, it's got a red band around it, kind of like some other axes, like the one that the lumberjack's holding in the thumbnail. And it's got a little sad face at the bottom. I'm not sure what that is. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Burn Butter Vids talking about the new axe released in the game. Anyways, goodbye. The link to the other videos will be in the description.